Hi there, Gemini. Welcome back. Don't forget to click that like button, subscribe if you haven't. I'm going to grab some of these cards out and we're going to go through them. And then I'm going to verify and get deeper with tarot. It says lack of self-indulgence because it's in reverse, right? So it says not focusing on yourself, okay? Not knowing your self-worth, not healing, not doing the shadow work, and not appreciating yourself because it came out in reverse. Remember that. We have keys on the ring, which means feeling like you don't have a lot of options here, or not. Or if it's not that, then it could be like you're not making a decision that you need to make. Not wanting a one night stand might be one of them. And then we have the girl with the snake. It says an empath and a narcissist paradigm. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. It says being charmed or used, enable boundaries. Okay, so these are the three that came out. So it looks like a girl with a snake. That is really standing out to me here. I think you are dealing with a narcissist who's making you feel unworthy. It looks like you have somebody around you that's making you feel like you're not worth something. Okay, or this could be a past reading, guys. Remember, there's no timestamp in tarot, so put this wherever it belongs in your storyline, right? Okay, Spirit, tell us more about this girl with the snake. Tell us more about the girl and the snake. It's girl with the snake. Eight of coins. Tell us more. Strength. Tell us more here for Gemini about this girl with the snake. Oh yeah, definitely. I'm seeing a lot of toxicity. This person like cheated you out of things. And I'm hearing you were a lot stronger than this person expected. You still had that new beginning regardless. Like you found your opportunity. Maybe you found an opportunity to leave. Tell me more about this over here, Spirit. You found your opportunity. You found your voice. That's what I'm hearing. You found your voice. Maybe this person made you feel like you couldn't speak up for yourself. Maybe this person made you feel like you couldn't talk. You know, and it looks like you found your voice. You finally spoke up and made a judgment call. Okay. It's like this person thought that you would never be able to succeed. You would never be able to leave. You would never be able to get away from them. This person might have... Ooh, two cards came out. Okay. It looks like this person used sex against you. Seduction against you. They seduced you to trap you in. It looks like they painted a picture here. A beautiful picture. Making things look like everything was going to be great. Everything was going to be wonderful. And then you didn't realize where you were standing in the middle of until it was too late. Like you were standing in the middle of something and you got there so slowly. This person kept you looking at them instead of looking around you. And that's how they were able to trap you. I'm hearing that this person turned your world upside down. That's how bad it was. Your life was upside down. Everything was great before this person walked into your life. And then once they were there, you looked around and it was like, boom, just like overnight. Everything went to SHIT. And it was because of this person. Oh, wow, I didn't see this. There's another card here. You might have an ability to make money. Or you have the potential to make money and this person saw it. They realized it. I see here that this person took a lot from you. You might have got pushed out of something, like a business or something. That's what I'm picking up on. Like this person pushed you out of something that you were supposed to be able to get some kind of stability, monetary gain, and this person pushed you out. Pushed you out of the will, pushed you out of the the agreement or something like that. And they were trying to make you feel like you were unworthy, unworthy of love, unworthy of respect, unworthy of having the money, the resources, unworthy of having a family. They just made you feel like crap. Like you really didn't deserve anything. And for one of you here, I'm hearing it was your family. You were the scapegoat to your family, and your family, your whole family did this to you. And of course, there's always the leader, right? And of course, there's always the flying monkeys. And the rest of the family was the flying monkeys, and it was one specific person, because that's how usually it goes. There's one specific person that just for whatever reason, they're targeting you. And then everybody else joins in because it's like they are taught that that's how they are supposed to treat you. But you know what I'm hearing? I'm hearing you surprise this person. You surprised them because you went no contact. Let's see what else. Death. They wanted you to change something, I'm hearing. They wanted you to change something and you refused to change. Or you were supposed to have a fear of change. Like you weren't supposed to be able to make it. That's what I'm hearing. You weren't supposed to make it. Make it to what? Oh, 5 of Swords in reverse. Let's see. 4 of Coins and the Knight of Wands in reverse. You weren't supposed to make some kind of attack. Okay? That's what I'm hearing. You weren't supposed to be able to make through some kind of attack. This could be like people being mean to you, trying to drive you crazy, trying to make you go insane, trying to make you go inside of yourself and not come out. You know, like completely become a hermit, 100% hermit. Completely isolate yourself, right? That's what I'm hearing. Like, you weren't supposed to make it through this. You were supposed to just crumble. Your world was supposed to be upside down. You were supposed to be crushed. But instead, I'm hearing the universe came in and handed you something. And once that door opened, something happened. And the door opened and you saw that opportunity. And you realized that there was a world on the other side of that door. Or on the other side of this family. Or on the other side of this community. Or on the other side of this relationship. Like you realized there was a world out there that didn't agree with this person, these people, yes. And when you realize that, that's when you pushed your way through that door. And when you pushed your way through that door, that's when you found out that you can love yourself. I think this person or people wanted you not to be able to love yourself, but I think that's what happened here. You learned to love yourself. And you were able to have that new beginning. I'm hearing that you went through an awakening because you were asleep before. And you had to be asleep because that was the only way that you were going to be able to endure everything that you were going through. It's like a part of your brain had to shut down. Even though you were walking and talking, there was this disconnection. So it was like you were walking around half asleep and you had to be. But once you woken up, once you had that awakening, I'm hearing there was no turning back. There was no way for you to turn back. You couldn't turn back. There was no way for you to ever be able to turn back. The thing is that these people did not realize that you were stronger. You were stronger than them because the things that they threw at you, they thought for sure that was going to tear them down, that was going to destroy them. They were never going to be able to get back up. They might even end up in like in a state hospital or something like that. They thought for sure that would be it for you. And you know what I'm hearing? You're surprising them. You're shocking them. Because you're having these new beginnings. And not only that, but your strength. And not just that, it's not just your strength. It's your ability to decide. It's your ability to speak up for yourself. It's your ability to love. Like, You were supposed to be bitter. You were supposed to be angry. You were supposed to just sit there on the sidewalk and cry and whine and complain and go to everybody and complain. You were supposed to just be miserable. And I'm hearing you're not. You're actually very much at peace. Like you have found some kind of peace in your life that they can't take away from you. There's no way for them to be able to take that away from you. Now I do see there's an incomplete cycle here. Okay, so there is something else that needs to be done. Okay, at least that's what I'm looking at. It looks like something needs to be done. A decision needs to be made. You need to make a decision, and it's not going to be an easy decision. I feel very strongly like this is going to be a hard decision. It might have something to do with something about finances or the family problems, but you definitely have to make a decision here. It's like you need to know who's on your team. This might be what Spirit wants you to do. Spirit wants you to find out who's on your team. You need to know. It's where you're going to get even more strength from. I mean, you're already strong, don't get me wrong, because I'm hearing the things that you've been through. Oh my goodness. It would have crushed another person. Another person would not have been able to sit here and listen to me right now if they have gone through the things that you've gone through. They'd be losing their mind, pulling out their hair, getting on drugs, or doing something. They would have to have some kind of outlet, or they would be like going through something else. You know what I mean? Spirit is saying here you need to find out who's on your team. You need to look clearly. You need to open these doors. You have opportunities and there's doors around you. I'm also hearing that something is becoming more clear to you possibly and possibly to the people around you. People in your community with the 3 of Coins energy, like people around you in the community. Maybe they saw something, maybe they knew something, and now they're seeing even more. Things are becoming more clear to the community. So your family or your friends or your spouse was doing these horrible things to you, but people in the community saw it. And it looks like you might be getting support, or you might be getting somebody around you that's going to want to work with you or stand beside you. What are these people going to do now, Spirit? What are these people going to do now that they see how strong Gemini is? What is their plans now? 4 of Cups. What is their plans now? I can tell you right now, they're sitting out there thinking. They're contemplating. They don't know what to do. 6 of Cups in reverse. The Moon. They're talking about you. They're talking about you, about some bad stuff that happened in the past. Or they're thinking about something from the past. Tell me more, Spirit. What are they going to do? They're trying to include you into something, Gemini. What's this? They want to include you into something. It's like they want to include you into something that was supposed to be a secret, or they're trying to make it seem like it was a secret. Like somebody else did something and they're saying that you did the same thing. Okay? Like they're saying like you are like somebody else. And that person did this and did that, and you're just like that person, and you look like that person, you act like that person. And I'm hearing like they're just saying really ugly things, and they're trying to like include you in like somebody else's reputation. Yeah. Like making you pay for somebody else's reputation. Now this could be somebody who used, somebody who attacked somebody with, okay? Or this could be somebody who threatened somebody, okay? Like this could be somebody who made some serious threats that they were going to do some kind of bodily harm. This could be somebody who took somebody else's life and they're trying to say like, oh yes, Gemini is just like that person. Oh, oh yeah, Gemini, they act like that person. That person in the family was like that. And, you know, here's Gemini. Gemini acts the same way. There's something about paranoia. Maybe that person had paranoia tendencies and that's why they acted out or something like that, Gemini. And then now they're trying to like put you in the same category as that person. Okay, this is their tactic because you know what, Gemini, I'm gonna tell you something. They can't figure out what else to do with you because at the end of the day, you're too strong for them. You're still have this ability to walk and talk and go to work and pay your bills, and you're doing good. There's something here about you being really happy. You're happy. You're happy that those people are gone. You're happy that they're no longer around. You're happy that you found the strength to go non communication with them. You're happy. You don't need that stress in your life. And this person is just flat out lying. They're just coming up with things. They're just sitting there thinking and trying to come up with things. Things to make you feel paranoid about. See, it looks like they want people to have more questions than answers. Because when people start filling in the blanks themselves, 9 times out of 10, people always go to the worst case scenario. 9 times out of 10, it's true. People always go to the worst case scenario, right? So it's like they're trying to bring these questions about you and what you're doing and what kind of person you are. They're trying to like get people to question you. We're going to find out more. Because why? Why is that so important here? We got the page of wands coming out at the bottom. 7 of coins is coming out. Page of cups is coming out at the bottom. Queen of wands is coming out. And the chariot. I took one extra card than I was supposed to. Oh, okay. Well, it's because you're having a new start. It's because you have succeeded in something. You have gone beyond or further than they ever thought you could. Your life is on track, I'm hearing. You might even have a new love in your life or a new relationship in your life. One that they can't control, one that they don't have any access to. You could be creating something in your life, something that they can't touch. Becoming more and more inspirational to the people who are around you, the people who know you the best. Or you could just be simply chasing your passions. And these passions are bringing you a lot of joy and excitement into your life. And this person can't handle it. Things are turning in your favor. This is why they're having to come up with this. Because they want to make people question your success. How are you able to do this? How is it that you're able to walk around with a big smile on your face? Somebody here might have bought a new car. Okay. Or you might be traveling. Or planning to travel. The thing is, you're not supposed to be the kind of person who can do these things. You're not supposed to be able to buy your own vehicle or travel or do any of these kinds of things or plan things. Like, you weren't supposed to be able to do these things. So they want to bring questions. They want people to question what you're doing so people would find dirt on you. See, because they can't do it. You know what I'm saying? They personally can't do it. Saying that you're like somebody else doesn't mean it's you. Just because they're trying to say that you remind them of somebody else doesn't mean it's you. You see what I'm saying? So it's like they want other people to do the digging for them. To like come up with stuff and try to figure out how you're doing it. How are you making it? How are you having this new beginning? How are you meeting new people? That's what I'm hearing. Somebody here might be going on a road trip, okay? And I'm hearing like you're becoming more and more interesting, Gemini. It's like the things that you're doing, the things that you're into, it's making you an interesting person. And you're not supposed to be. You were supposed to be the fly on the wall. You were supposed to be plain Jane. You know, you were supposed to like not care about your looks. You were supposed to be like bland, mediocre. You know, that's what you're supposed to be. It's like in this person's mind, you don't know your place. You know, that's the impression I'm getting. Like this person thinks that you don't know your place because you're out there living your best life. You're going to be, if you're not now, you will be soon. You know, you're going to be out there living your best life away from them without their influence. And they know it. This is why they're trying to get people to look at you and question you. You know, like, what is Gemini doing? How is Gemini doing this? You know, that kind of thing. They're concerned about the future, about what you're going to be doing next. You look good too. Something that you're doing is making you look really good. And this could be like what you're doing, what you're getting into, what hobbies you're getting into, but it's also your looks. Like you're looking good, you know? Your face is looking good. You're looking healthier. You're looking on top of things, well put together. That's what I'm hearing. You're looking more well put together. See, before when they were abusing you and they were taking advantage of you, I'm hearing your hair was always messy because you didn't have time to take care of it. You ended up having to put yourself on the back burner, or you just didn't have the energy to do everyday grooming. Okay? I mean, that's how bad it got. And they really thought that they were winning, and they didn't. You might have some unexpected income, or you might have some income coming in that they don't know about. It could be from a hobby, or it could be something that you're doing on the side. It could be like a side gig. But there, you do have some kind of income. Like something's, even if you don't, Gemini, like even if you don't have extra income coming in, you look like it from the outside. You know what I'm saying? Like you look like you have money, or you look like you're doing well for yourself, especially if you bought a new car. Okay? And it doesn't have to be a brand new car. It just means like you bought a car, a new car that's new to you. Not only that, but your confidence. Your confidence is going up, and you weren't supposed to be able to do that. Your confidence is showing, and you're sitting in your power, and they see it, and they don't like it. And that's why they're doing this. Because they can see you sitting in your power, and that's something that you were never supposed to do. And I feel like you were surrounded by a very toxic family here, guys. You have the devil and the 10 of coins. And I think it's that toxicity that caused a lot of problems in your family. And not just with you, but I feel like it's possibly with other people. So you had a narcissist in the family who was like playing everybody against each other, or they were getting in between everybody. Okay? Somebody who was like, oh, well, I'll talk to them for you. Oh, don't worry, I'll talk to that person for you. I'll let you know what they say. Not that everybody that says that is a narcissist, but that's something that this narcissist specifically would say. That's what I'm hearing. All right, I'm going to leave this reading here. You're doing good, Gemini, without them, and that's something that they can't understand because you're not supposed to be. You shouldn't be this far in life. You shouldn't be this successful. You shouldn't be looking good, and you shouldn't be having hobbies or planning things for the future. Okay? All right, guys, catch me in the next one. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Bye-bye.